Precision English for Semiconductors, Lead Times, and Backlog. Welcome! Today we're polishing the language you use on investor calls. In semiconductors and hardware, precision isn't optional. Tiny wording differences can change expectations and even move stock prices. Analysts listen for signals. Are you supply constrained or demand soft? Are backlogs durable or fragile? We'll focus on two hotspots: lead times and backlog. By choosing clear, consistent terms, you'll reduce ambiguity, prevent overinterpretation, and build credibility. The goal: give investors crisp visibility into lead times and backlog quality so they model revenue timing more accurately and trust your execution narrative. Let's lock definitions. Lead time is the window from customer order to shipment. It includes queuing, materials availability, and logistics. Example: for 28 nm microcontrollers, lead times run 12 to 16 weeks. Cycle time is different. It's the factory build duration, the time wafers spend in fab and test. It's usually shorter than lead time and excludes order backlog. On-calls quote ranges, not single dates. A range reflects variability in tools, yield, and subcontractor capacity. Saying 15 weeks sounds absolute. 12 to 16 weeks communicates realistic uncertainty and reduces the risk of a miss. Backlog is booked but not yet shipped revenue. Size matters, but quality matters more. Break it down by product, region, and risk so investors see durability. Example: Auto MCU backlog skews EMEA with OEM programs locked. Regularly scrub the backlog. Check aging. Older orders carry higher fall-through risk. Cancelability, are terms firm? And price integrity, are discounts eroding? A $1 billion backlog with weak terms and old dates is less valuable than $700 million with strong pricing and firm commitments. Emphasize composition, not just totals. Be specific and balanced. Use bands like 12 to 16 weeks, not a point estimate like 14, to capture real variability. Flag constraints clearly: materials, substrates, laminates, tools, litho capacity, testers, or external steps, OSAT, logistics. Then state the trend. Are bands widening, stable, or shrinking? Example: lead times for power modules are shrinking as substrate supply normalizes. Another: mixed signal lead times are stable. Tester availability remains the bottleneck. This pairing, range, constraint, trend, gives investors a complete, credible picture. Use three lenses. Coverage: how many months of revenue the backlog covers at current run rate, e.g., coverage at approximately 7 months. Visibility: what percentage is scheduled to a ship date in your system? Higher visibility lowers timing risk. Stickiness: how firm are orders? Mention deposits, NCNR, non-cancelable, non-returnable, terms or program milestones. Example: auto backlog coverage is 9 months with approximately 80% scheduled. Stickiness supported by NCNR and deposit-backed allocations. These metrics help investors judge durability and revenue convertibility. Help the street separate constraints from weakness. Supply-led environments show long lead times with stable orders and low cancellations. Customers accept allocations. Demand-led slowdowns show pushouts and rising cancellations, even if factories have capacity. Also watch mix shifts to mature nodes or lower ASP products. In downturns, customers often pivot to cost-optimized parts. Call it out. Lead times remain extended, but we're seeing incremental pushouts in consumer, auto, and industrial stay firm. This framing clarifies whether revenue risk is timing or true demand erosion. Use disciplined qualifiers. Qualify with context, subject to supply readiness, or assuming substrate receipts land on schedule. Avoid absolutes like will or guaranteed. Prefer expected to, on track to, or we anticipate. Disclose sensitivity so models reflect reality. A 1 to 2 week swing in tester availability could shift Q3 shipments. These phrases protect credibility without sounding evasive. They show you understand dependencies while still committing to direction and action. Here are concise, investor-friendly lines you can adapt. Lead times are moderating quarter on quarter, with tester adds and substrate receipts improving. Backlog scrubbed for cancelability risk. Aging reduced. Pricing intact on auto and industrial. Coverage at approximately 7 months with NCNR support. 78% scheduled to firm ship dates. Power modules 12 to 16 weeks. Constraint remains substrates. Trend shrinking. Signals are mixed. Stable orders in industrial, pushouts in consumer handsets. These phrases balance clarity, caution, and confidence. Perfect for high-stakes calls.